suction cup to me and everything, and it just, like, I felt hotter with them on.
Yeah.
Ripped my last pair of, like, Carhartt work pants,
Mhm.
and I said, "Fuck it, I'm putting on my old Army OCPs."
Mhm.
Felt 100 times better today,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "This is amazing."
They let you wear those out on the field, like, on the
Yeah,
job site?
yeah.
Hmm,
They're durable work pants. I
hmm.
mean, they were able to survive the Army, they should survive
So
construction
they don't
site.
give a fuck, they're like, "Hey, whatever, as
Yeah,
long as you're
as
not,
long as I
like."
have pants, a t-shirt that is at least 4 inches,
Hmm,
hard hat, safety glasses. Yeah.
hmm.
Thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Light, joined by my co-host Matty J. I had my eyes dilated, so that's why my sunglasses are on, and because the light hurts.
Yeah.
I fucked up
Mhm.
because when I was driving over here, there's like a little smudge on my right eye right there,
Yeah.
and I thought I was trying to read a street sign and was like, "Is that 370?" And I went like this, and I'm like, "Ah!" It was just like, "Stupid, stupid."
Did they not give you one of those, like, the plastic
No, they
little.
told me your sunglasses are dark enough. You should be fine. I'm like,
Okay.
all right, cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, so over what the past week, 2 weeks, week and a half or so,
2 weeks.
I think a week and a half because
We missed.
we missed last week, but I thought we recorded on like a Thursday or a Friday.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so like week and a half or so, we had UFC
Yeah.
318. Wow, you're gonna have to help me with finding.
Do you wanna just
Switch
switch chairs?
We'll just switch chairs. I get the comfy chair now.
That's fine. Okay.
How am I looking on there?
Look, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright. So we're starting with 318?
Yeah. Oh, dude, trying to find like the fight schedule right now with how small that text is.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I could not see that shit.
We too low.
Holy fuck. We too low. We don't crash.
Calling her right now. Well, my mom should just have to. I'll give her a call back later.
Okay.
Uh, okay. So we'll start at the
I love how Poirier's all red,
all red. Yeah.
which I think that does him a
Well,
little bit
we don't need
dirty,
to because
but
it's already like there's been a whole other UFC event
pretty
since.
much all you have to know though is that the early prelims and the prelims were almost all knockouts or KOs or submissions. There was
Yeah.
like maybe one or two like decisions. Get to
It's
the main card.
because the early prelims, yeah, everyone set the tone. First fight in the prelims, also as a KO first round, and then split decision, unanimous decision, decision,
Yeah,
decision, 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 and then decision. It's just like,
yeah. And so like I'm sitting there, got dinner ready, and I'm eating the ribs.
hmm,
And like I'm snack dog. One of those ribs was almost completely gone
yeah.
as soon as it came out the
Hey,
oven.
I wanted to ask you about that. So you guys made ribs, and then you invited some people over. There was one person who came over, and I don't know why, but they brought over like
All the
meal prep type
oh
food.
yeah, our
It
friend.
it was giving them out to other people, and they didn't eat your guys' food. Did your girl have anything to say about that? Because I imagine it's one of those things is like we cook, we do all these
Well,
things, and
so
then you
Unk
guys do this on the side. Like what is this?
Unk and the other person, I don't know if they're comfortable with me saying their name, or have we said their name before?
I mean, it's a basic white
Okay.
guy name, so.
Chris,
Oh, that's not who I was thinking
yeah,
of, but okay.
but Unk and Chris
But yeah,
both
again,
had ribs.
again,
They both had
yeah,
ribs.
yeah, yeah.
They had it and then also had the meal prep too.
Mm.
Um,
I'm talking about the guy who brought the meal price, who didn't
but the
have any of
guy
the
who brought the
ribs.
meal prep told me ahead of time, "Hey, I've been
Mm.
counting my calories. I'm just bringing in my own meal prep."
Okay,
He
gotcha.
didn't say he was gonna bring in meal prep for the other two,
Yeah,
and, like, I was just like, "Alright, dog, what the fuck?"
yeah,
And now I have to go find silverware for all this shit too.
yeah.
I was sitting there like,
I saw that. I was just like, "What are you doing?"
"This is like,
Like,
just did you make dinner for everybody too?"
yeah, like,
It's like, I literally only said, "Bring sides and a drink."
yeah.
and that's it. I don't care about you bringing a meal prep, but like,
Yeah, bring a meal prep for. Why'd you bring it for
you're
3
bringing it
other
for
dudes?
half the people that were there.
Yeah, like, well, and not everybody.
It's like one of those things. Oh, do you have enough gum for the class?
Yeah, but
No, you can't have any.
it was for Chris and Unk, and me, Aaron, you, Maddie. We didn't get
Yeah,
any of those, and then Chris's girlfriend also didn't
yeah.
get any. So it's
I'm just
just
like,
like, what are you doing?
what's up?
Like, just if you, all right, hey man, you want to do one for yourself?
Go right ahead.
Totally get it,
Yeah.
totally respect it. But
But like,
like, yeah, what are we
what the
doing?
fuck?
Yeah,
And like, not even
I
Unc
want.
or Chris told me ahead of time, like, hey, Vinny's getting me some of this food too.
Did they know?
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
Or maybe he told them after he already made it, or told us.
Well, and I'm gonna try to shit on it too. He was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, this is some like Korean," and I was like
Korean
looking.
beef. Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
was looking
homemade
at
Korean
it. I
beef.
was like, "It just looks like ground beef on rice." And I was
Yeah,
like asking him the ingredients, and he goes, "Yeah, it's like garlic, ginger, pepper,
yeah.
garlic powder."
And it was like the Korean beef we got when we went to that Korean restaurant.
Sure, it didn't look like bulgogi.
No, it was kind of the same, but like
Mm,
least flavor wise, because me and the woman, my girlfriend, made it the
mm.
next day.
Did he
Um,
bring? He brought you guys some?
no, 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 we made our own because we saw it like a recipe book
Oh,
too.
sure, sure, sure. Yeah.
Her grandma gave her like a gluten free
Mhm.
recipe book, and like we just kind of go every Sunday, pick out 5 different meals
Yeah.
to go through for the week. And we saw Korean beef and we tried it. We're like, damn, that's fucking good. And she goes
Mm.
like, hey, you want to make Korean beef instead of chicken Alfredo for today? And I was like, yes, I do. So
Hmm.
we had it 2 days in a row of Korean beef, and I'm like, it was still pretty fucking good.
There you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that happened. We were over your house. You're hosting.
Yep.
Good time, good
Yeah.
fights overall. Like there wasn't a fight that really took me out of it, except for Danny Ige, Patricia Pitbull.
Yeah.
That one was a little bit of like a
Snakes Fest.
yeah,
Yeah. The Kevin Holland one, it wasn't exciting.
it was especially
It
the
was,
third round. It was
yeah,
pretty
it started
exciting.
off like for me, but also I might have just been burnt out from watching KO,
Maybe
KO, KO, KO from the beginning of the night.
sure.
And then finally just get there where I'm like, all right, cool. Can we just get to the fight I care about?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm a Kevin Holland fan, so the reason I didn't like that fight is because to me he just didn't look like
Yeah,
himself.
that's also part of it too. I think for me as well is that like I like Kevin Holland. Doesn't he
Yeah,
train with Strickland, or he did before? Who was the
no.
fighter that trained with Strickland?
Chris Curtis is one of them.
That's what.
Yeah. Dan Ige trains with Chris Curtis, and then there's another one. Is it Brendan Allen or is it somebody else? Can't remember now. But
Who got the fight of the night?
Fight of the Night went to Allen and Vittori. So this one, which was another decision, but it was I would say not exactly as like I thought
Kind of
I had it
ridiculous.
as Marvin Vittori, but yeah, there's 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28.
Oh yeah, I remember that one was just like, oh wow, they called this. It was close. I mean, I think Allen definitely. Like, I wish I brought my notes with me. I kind of forgot. I
Mm,
thought I was gonna stop at home first before
oh,
going over.
gotcha.
So that's why I was like, oh yeah. And then I found out I had an eye appointment. I'm like, I'm just gonna come straight home.
Yeah.
But even then, I probably wouldn't be able to read my own fucking notes right now.
But yeah, Dustin Poirier got his swan song. He went off to the sunset.
I did watch a little bit of the PFL before
Mm,
UFC started because they
okay.
had two belt fights, the
Hmm.
co-main event and then the main event for that night. And it was this there was a chick fight, probably one of the first female knockouts I'd seen
Hmm.
in any sort of like UFC, PFL, MMA fighting.
Mm.
Um,
I'm looking something up.
or was it this? Oh no, I'm mixing it up. The first fight was a knockout, was a female knockout. Was it?
I don't know.
Um, it might have been. I remember there was a flying knee to the liver that finished the fight. Like it was a knockout. It was like a round 3 knockout. God, that hurt my eyes trying to focus and read that.
No, you're good. I was looking ahead about
Yeah,
the fight that just happened this last
yeah.
weekend.
Um, but yeah, there was a flying knee knockout, and then there was a fight for the championship. For I think it was welterweight. Yeah, welterweight. And this dude had been like, both these fighters had been like 15-0 or some shit like that. Or one of them was coming up and been undefeated. The other one had been the reigning champ for a long time. Like he was undefeated the whole way through. And he was the heavy favorite and then had got knocked out in the last minute of the fifth round. And I was like, damn, that's
Was
fucking
it the fight on the 19th?
whenever 318 was.
Oh, jeez.
I see you have stuff written on the board.
Yes, I had written that. Bojangles Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina. That sounds interesting. I've never heard of that place.
I know the fight for PFL was in South Africa.
Oh, then yeah, that would have been the Cape Town, South Africa.
Yep.
So here you go.
Okay, so yeah, the female fight.
So PFL Championship Series, Cape Town.
I only watched
Oh
the
boy,
Dakota and the
Johnny
Eblin.
Eblin.
Yeah, so Johnny Eblin was the like reigning champ, and then the Dakota Ichiva.
Well, let me click on to get more information.
She apparently is an actress. They were saying it on the fucking show or like with the commentators or whatever.
Dakota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like she's an actress in some like European show
Mhm.
or whatever. Broke her hand in the fight, and she's like, I don't know how this is gonna affect all my other,
Yeah.
stuff that I have going on in my train of.
Well, it's funny you mention that. Did you know that in the 318 there was the guy? Let me pull him up as soon as it loads.
Well, then for 318, I think that first fight was like a flying knee. If you go all the way down to like the early prelims.
It didn't show that for the PFL.
No, I'm saying for UFC.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just by knee. There you go.
Yeah, it was a knee to the liver, and I was like, damn.
But this guy, this guy from Germany,
Yeah.
he's a model.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so they're saying that they're like, you're probably not gonna see him fight very often. He's probably gonna he
Yeah.
probably makes way more money modeling,
Hmm.
and like he had a modeling thing on like Monday
Yeah.
after the fight on a Saturday. So if he gets super
Hmm.
beat up, like, no, I'm not gonna go fucking
Yeah.
model today. So you're probably not gonna see him. It's what I was told. I haven't
Yeah.
looked too much into it. But did you watch Saturday's fights at all?
I did not. So I was at the Carter Lake Rock the Boot doing
Mm.
security stuff. So I was like looking at all the notifications that popped up on the watch and everything. But I saw Robert Whitaker lost.
Yeah. And for that one, I was looking up how many fights he's got left on his contract. It looks like he has 4, so I don't know if that includes the one that he just had with RDR or if it
Mhm.
doesn't include that one.
Yeah.
Um, so either he has 3 or 4 fights left on his card.
Hmm.
You can give yourself a headache if you keep trying to like.
No, I'm just rubbing out the spot where my glasses have been at all day.
Gotcha.
So I'm keeping my eyes closed.
Nice haircut, by the way. I don't think we've
Thank you.
said that on the
Yeah.
air. But yeah, it was. I mean, so here's the thing. They both got really gassed in, God, I think it was like probably the third or the fourth round. Rob almost got taken out in the first round, or maybe it was the second round. I can't remember. And then Whitaker had a really good knockdown on, do they have? Yeah, they do have a knockdown scored for Whitaker. And I thought he was going to win the fight. I thought he was going to jump in, but
Hmm.
RDR survived it. So it was one of those ones that Robert Whitaker wanted that win to get one last push at the title.
Yeah. But now it's kind of
I don't know.
slowed it down.
Now, yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. Is like it's gonna be very hard, especially in the middleweight. Like middleweight is just so hot right now, especially with You got DDP, Drakus Duplessis fighting
Yeah.
Khamzat Chimaev. Is that
Has DDP lost a belt yet?
no,
No.
no.
How many title defenses does he have? Isn't it at least like one or two?
Two, I believe. I think he had Strickland and then Adesanya. So this is a couple weeks away, but doesn't hurt to look. So yeah, he won the belt. Okay, he won it versus Strickland. He then went and fought Adesanya, and then he then beat Strickland again. And now he's fighting Khamzat Chimaev, who is 14-0. And I don't think I've ever. I don't know if you've ever seen him fight.
I have not, but I keep on hearing him, and I hear he's a fucking
He's
a
an animal.
menace.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is a fucking
Your dog just grabbed my paw or my
yeah.
paw,
I saw. Yeah, she takes
my
her
hand.
paw,
She
and
goes like, "No, down here."
the big problem with Khamzat is well, the problem he's fighting in middleweight now. Whenever he was fighting in welterweight, it was like a can this guy make weight?
Hmm.
His big issue is can he survive getting out of like the first 2 rounds?
Hmm.
And that's the thing. If you watch him, he just gasses out super quick.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch this fight with Kamaru Usman because apparently it was a really good competitive fight. A lot of people had it for Usman. It was in 2023, so I don't remember it
Yeah.
fully. But yeah, he like ragdolled Kevin Holland, first round submission. Gilbert Burns, that fight went to a decision. I thought he lost. I thought he won the first round and lost the next two. But
Yeah.
again, that happened in 2022. I don't fully remember that one. Yeah, he dominated. And this is when he was a welterweight. So welterweight. And then I believe he moved up to middleweight because that would have been I think he was in New York. And then he was originally supposed to fight. God, was he originally supposed to fight Nate Diaz? And then something happened. Like they had some problems with the weigh-ins and the Jesus, Jules, did you not see the light is on? We're trying to record.
She bonk her head on the mic.
Anyway,
That's a solid thud.
we can talk about that as we get a little bit closer
Yeah.
to it. But the main point is it's going to be really hard for Whitaker to potentially in his next 3 or 4 fights get one last title shot,
Yeah.
unless he goes in. Let's look at
I was
the
really hoping
rank.
that J Dog would stay up here and I'd be like, "What do you think about Whitaker's stances?"
Yeah,
And just like,
look up UFC ranking.
gotta do the
Okay.
white dad move and just give big ol' smacks to the belly.
Okay, so it's not Tuesday yet, so the official rankings hasn't
Haven't
moved
came out
yet.
yet.
Because RDR was 13. He's probably gonna get put up to 5 now. Um, so yeah, Whitaker probably fall to 6 or 7. They might drop him lower. Um, but yeah, you have Nazarat Amavov, I think is how you pronounce it. Sean Strickland, Khamzat Chimaev, um, Israel Adesanya, Robert Whitaker. So what I would potentially say, which I like Robert Whitaker, um, potentially I would look at like, hey man, you got 3 or 4 fights left on your contract.
Yeah.
If you're dead serious about doing like a title run,
Hmm.
get someone again who's gonna be like you can't fight one of these guys who are gonna be
In the lower part.
you can't fight anyone that's gonna be lower than you. You
Yeah.
gotta try to get somebody
You gotta be
in the
all
top. I mean, especially if you can get
top five, you think?
well,
Like if
even
you
if
can
he
get
gets this guy, can't remember his name. He's part of the
Chow,
it's like
is that C
Paul
A I
Rollo.
O?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's one of the fighting nerds guys. if he can get, but he's the problem is he's fighting.
Fighting nerds. So
Yeah, so
like Izzy with all of his anime.
no, so you see, like this is him and his team where they wear like these nerd glasses,
Oh, okay.
and they all fight out of Brazil. They're like a team. So his upcoming fight is versus Imavov, who's the -- 1 contender.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that it's going to be really tough for Whitaker to get another title shot.
Hmm.
It's so I don't want to make any statements of like, hey, there's an upcoming Perth card. You might as well
Yeah.
just retire there. But um, yeah, it's like to see, especially it was a closer fight.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Peter Yan took Curtis McGee. I think Curtis McGee can show that he can be a top bantamweight in
mhm.
that division because it was a 29-28 for all three scorecards. So he did win one round off of the former champ, but
Mhm.
still shows that there's some levels he needs to learn to it. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Hulk Hogan.
He did die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the
R.I.P.
goat.
Hmm.
I almost shaved, got my hair into the horseshoe,
Yeah.
and I was gonna do my actual hair like Hulk Hogan or try my best. I
Hmm.
wasn't gonna dye it, but
No,
um,
I don't know you would look good blonde.
I don't know either. It would be
Actually, I'm
really
just gonna
weird.
say it. You wouldn't look good
Yeah.
blonde.
Um, but yeah, so like to comment more on why I got my hair cut, I started getting skin irritation
Uh huh.
on the back of my neck from like being outside all
Yeah.
the time and just sweating on it. So it dry up,
Mm.
get wet again. So it's kind of like
Well, especially
prickly heat
you
or
sweat
yeah, and
really
heat.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been starting to get heat rash again.
Hmm.
And I just had my girlfriend scraping. That's how you get rid of it. Hand sanitizer and an unused or like an old ID or credit card.
Hmm.
And you just scrape across the chest to break up all the salt and shit that you have on top of your skin.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Have you never heard of heat rash?
I've heard of it.
You never knew.
Mm-mm,
Do you know
no.
what it is?
Well, I'm assuming it's just when you sweat a whole lot and you
Yeah.
just the salt
Yeah.
settles and then it just kind
It
of
just settles
fills.
on top of your skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only way to break it up is you take a hot shower,
Uh huh.
scrape, and then take a cold shower. Yeah. And yeah, I had it really bad in basic training.
Hmm.
It came like almost an inch off my chest, and it like was up on my shoulders, all the way down into the
Hmm.
crotch, on here, and all over my back. Yeah, I had to have my bunkmate scrape me every night for like 2 weeks straight. It was not enjoyable.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Mm.
Sorry,
I don't know
but
where that came from, but
it was since I didn't want to comment on the haircut until after we were done talking about UFC,
gotcha. So we're
just so
done
we
with
could
you.
get yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was assuming we were done, or at least with the Whitaker fight. Is there anything coming
Yeah.
up?
So this next weekend is one. It's a free fight night. Um, I have no idea who Re Becky. I don't know.
It's your turn to get the try and pronounce
Yeah,
names.
Chris Duncan. But wait,
Chris
that's not even.
Duncan.
Oh, is it one of those ones where it's glitching and they don't have it in order? Neil
Could be.
Magny's
Or maybe they
fighting.
just don't have it in order in general.
This okay? It's a Apex card.
What is an Apex card?
When they fight at the UFC Apex Center.
Oh, okay.
So you're pretty good if you don't watch this one.
Okay.
Like, if you got nothing better to do, then yeah, I suggest watching it. But
Yeah.
if you, because I mean, this is all I think kind of like up. Well, I mean, except for Neil Magny,
Yeah.
he is he's old.
I have been keeping up with the Pirates after the All-Star break,
Hmm.
and they've kind of been getting on a little bit of a hot streak. I think they won their series against the White Sox. I think they won or they evened out. And I know they won against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Hmm.
Paul Skeens in his most recent game, 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, and we ended up winning that 6-0. We shut them out, I believe.
Yeah. So 6-0 versus the Diamondbacks, and then 2-0 versus the Diamondbacks, and then they lost to the
That was a
Diamondbacks.
walk-off or not walk
So you lost your series against the White Sox,
oh, my bad.
and then
Sorry.
you won against the
I
Tigers.
was mixing it up. But yeah, that 1-0 game was 11th inning,
Hmm.
and it was just like it was 11th or 10th inning. But yeah, one against the Tigers. Oh yeah, fuck no, yeah, the White Sox. It was they had a reliever and a starter that both threw like 90-mile-per-hour like sliders
Hmm.
and curveballs, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you hit that?
Yeah.
No wonder why we're fucking losing like this. But our hitting's getting on a little bit better of a. We're starting to find some consistency,
Hmm.
but it's just like we get it for like 3 games or 1 or 2 games, and then we just die off. And for one of those 3 games, the pitching is mediocre, and the other one's really good.
Hmm.
That's at least what I've noticed while I've been like trying to keep up with the
This is
Pirates.
an insane from the Mariners. Anyone in the AL, you guys have a really hard time with the
Yeah,
American League because the Seattle you lost, and then you lost all the games versus the Royals, and then 2 out of 3 games versus the Twins, and then all 3 games versus the White Sox, and then you go on a three.
yeah,
You sweep the Tigers, and then
yeah. We lose in over extra innings to the Diamondbacks in Game 1, but then shut them out the rest.
yeah.
But yeah, like since I realized I had that VPN, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go to Buffalo and
Hmm.
listen in on Pirates baseball.
Yeah, to finish out the year. So you guys are going to San Francisco.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near a playoff spot, but
No, you're in the bottom of the division.
if we can get above 500,
You're 44-62.
again, above 500,
Yeah.
as long as we continue to have series where we only lose one and win the other two, or like,
Mm-hmm.
even out,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy for the rest of the season. But it's also the Pirates, and we can't hit for shit.
That's all right. We're coming up on. We're less than.
I'm also afraid that Paul Skeens is gonna get traded away.
They're not going to want to pay him.
Yeah.
It's like Roddy
Yeah.
Tellez or like anybody else that was a great
Yep.
Pirate once. They're not going to want to pay him. They might pay because like I'm assuming with Livy Dunn and all the other stuff that
Yeah.
comes with Paul Skeens, they might try to find a way to get him
Mhm.
a bag. The problem is you're gonna look at Paul Skeens and go like, all right. So do you want to be like a rich pitcher who's on like a
Yeah.
dog shit franchise, or do you want to go win a World Series?
Yeah.
And he might go like, "Give me the fuck about Pittsburgh,"
Yeah.
unless they're doing stuff to make it better
Stuff
on
to
there.
build them around, but like,
They're not.
no, they're not. And like all the things I'm hearing on like pirate stuff and everything is asking for the owner to sell,
Mm,
because just like ever since he's been the owner, they've just been on like a shit streak,
yeah.
like a respected franchise, and they're saying it about almost all Pittsburgh too, like the
Mm,
Penguins, Steelers, and it's just like I don't know what's going on. These people are just greedy bastards
yeah.
and are just not willing to spend the bag. And I mean, granted, TJ Watt got his, um, but yeah, it's just like they're ruining.
But then they do other
Yeah,
bonehead decisions, like they trade Mahinka Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey, and you're
yeah.
like,
What?
what are we doing that
Yeah,
for?
it was like I loved Minka.
Yeah, Mahinka's great, and I mean Jalen Ramsey was
Yeah.
was
So are we
good.
trying to go into prediction stuff
So
for
yeah,
football?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do that. We are about 50 days away. I think we're getting close to
What are we at on
spring
time right now?
training.
We're like
Uh
close to half hour.
yeah, half hour.
Let's cover softball first and then go into that
All right,
because
go
I feel
ahead.
like this is going to take a little bit longer.
So I didn't get to play a whole lot this last game.
Yeah.
I talked to Joe about it and I was like, "Hey man, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
spoiled or nothing. Sat out a lot this last game. I would prefer
I was
to
like,
get sat out
well, I
this
was sitting
game."
there like, why not just put me on first and switch me with Jeff?
So yeah, so there's a whole bunch to talk about with this last game
Yeah,
that we had. So we played 7:30. I don't remember the team's name. They're another like
SSA or some shit like
they're
that. Yeah,
another like middle of the pack
yeah.
team. And we batted first, if I remember right,
Yep.
and we had a pretty good. I
Had a
think
pretty good start. We had
if I
3
remember right,
runs, 2 or 3 runs.
yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 runs were batted in.
Mhm.
And I mean, we had a really good. It was just like a conga line of
Yeah.
singles and kind of making them like make plays with like
Mhm.
a fielding. Um, and then they came out there. I think did we hold them or did they
No, they
immediately?
started rallying right off the rip, and,
Yeah,
like, it
just
was
a bunch of just great
yeah,
singles, just put right in,
yeah.
right behind.
Well, I also me and my girlfriend were talking about this too. It's
Mm,
just like, I don't know why Joe, sat
yeah,
himself out
because okay.
and kept him off the roster, and I'm just like,
So we didn't have enough girls.
"Mm,
We have one girl who's out for the rest of the season because she did something to her foot, either
yeah,
it broke or something about a tendon. So that happened to her, and then one of the other girls, her name's Kelly, she couldn't come.
yeah,
But if she was able to go, because we had that one guy, his name was Chris, I
yeah,
believe, and that's Kyle's brother who was
mhm,
in town, and he was like, "Hey,
yeah."
can he play?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's fine, but we need that." So if we would have had
One more
that one
girl.
more girl, we could
Yeah,
have like what is it like the fielded five but batted the
yeah,
six
12
or
or yeah,
yes,
yeah. Fielded 10, batted 12.
yeah,
Okay,
that's kind of how it been. But the problem is we didn't have enough girls.
okay,
So Joe's like, "Hey, I'm just gonna sit myself out,"
yeah.
which
But, like, I
I
was
get.
as a pitcher, I was sitting there seeing all these hits going
Yeah,
right to, Chris,
mm,
and I'm like, "These are all catchable stuff that Joe caught all the time,"
yeah,
and every single one of them is just right over his head. I'm like,
yeah.
"Joe, why do you have to sit yourself out,
And my
man?"
thing is too is like, why did we put him at short? Like,
Yeah,
is because he was a bigger, stockier
yeah.
guy. He's
Put me
not
at
your
first, put me at short,
traditional.
and then have Jeff at pitch, like, off the rip.
Yeah. Even though Jeff, man, I
Chatty Cathy,
dude,
to put it politely.
I really thought, and here's the thing, I think it was both sides. The
Mhm.
umpire,
The umpire definitely didn't do anything to settle things down.
no, he did not. I was glad
Yeah,
that you went there. I thought you were, but yeah, he definitely was also being antagonistic.
yeah,
And it's like, dude, like I get it. It's hot out. There's probably
yeah,
temperatures rising on both scales because
yeah,
it's hot out.
and
And
you have to be out here for 3, 4 games. I
yeah,
get it.
I get it. And I get it. Like he is talking and he's not happy and he's very vocal when there is something
Yeah,
like he either does like a come on, like
yeah,
stuff like that, or like, oh, you're kidding me, stuff
yeah,
like that. The one thing that I think was a little unjustified, and we're kind of bouncing all over the place
mhm,
with the game. So actually, let's just go in chronological order.
okay.
Let's try our best to go
So,
chronological.
first inning, was batting really well, had everything going.
Yeah,
I got a hit, I believe.
it was an out by the time that I
Okay.
went up, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went into the
Yeah, yeah,
next.
yeah.
I think I led off.
Let us off in the second? Okay.
Yeah,
I was able to get on, got 1 run batted in, and my
was that hit? Was that your hit down the line, or was that
yeah,
one?
both both my hits went down the line. Went straight to that.
That's not true. One of them was like, but there's one that went
Oh,
like
was
just
there a
straight
third?
up down the line,
Mhm.
and then there was one that was a ground ball to third, if I remember right, and what they threw it at second.
I think all my hits went to third because, my girlfriend
Well,
ran over
there's one
the
that you had that it did go down the line.
okay.
Like it was
Went a
a
little
really
bit
good hit
farther.
down the
Yeah.
line. Um,
That was probably my second one.
what's your first? But
But I remember my girlfriend ran through the guy's glove
yes,
and knocked it out on that first one,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and it ended up
Okay, so that was the
yeah,
ground ball. That
yeah.
was the ground ball, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was that one, which that was a hit to short because the shortstop threw it to third, and that's
Mhm.
why like they knocked it
Oh,
out of the
okay.
glove so easily. So that was that one, which everyone was called safe on that one. And then, yeah, you had. I think your second hit was where it went down the
Yeah.
line, I think you're just maybe you.
I think the person in front of me was just slow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a single.
Yep.
And then your other one was again a ground ball to third, and it was just
Yep.
a wild throw, which they were getting mad at you. I don't know if they heard. I don't know if you heard. They were saying that you were running out of the baseline because so you ran through the bag at
Yeah.
first, and you were in the outfield, and you tried your. The problem is what you need to do is you ran in at an angle. So basically, this is the
Yeah.
baseline. Where am I? This is the baseline. You ran in kind of like an angle like this to second. What you
Mhm.
need to do technically is like as soon as you can
Yeah, get
get
into
into
the
the
yeah.
baseline and then run. But the problem is you're going to be safe
Yeah.
regardless. So it's one of the things that like
Yeah, like, you're really gonna nitpick on something that was gonna be safe either way.
exactly,
And
yeah,
also, do you see I'm a bigger dude. I'm
yeah.
not moving on a dime anymore.
And that's
No.
the thing too. You weren't like I don't even think you were like fully sprinting. You were just kind of like all right,
Yeah.
and I made it over to second. But
Yeah.
they were getting all they're lippy with that. But anyway, so yeah, pretty good the first inning,
Yeah.
and then second inning. I thought we had. Is that when they pulled you to
Yeah,
stop
it
pitching?
was yeah,
Was
they
the
pulled me
second?
this in the 2nd inning on defense. I
Yeah.
stopped pitching, and I went out to right center.
Mm,
Nothing really happened.
mhm.
Then,
I think
initially
that was when I had the pop fly that I caught with my
Yep,
chest, and then after that, I was benched.
yeah, and then they put me on 3rd.
Yep.
I
Right.
had that one grounder. And dude, like, I started to like, I caught it I got the grounder clean.
Mhm.
I started to come up, and I just landed wrong, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna throw a wild throw
So here's
across
what
the."
I'll say, man. You had plenty of time. You had plenty of time. I was watching you from the dugout. When you were charging forward, you took maybe like 2 or 3 steps charging forward, and I see you. If you woulda just planted your feet and tried to make that
Yeah,
throw,
and,
the
like
guy was halfway to the base, like, to first base when you decided to stop throwing. So,
yeah, and, like,
I was
so
like, "What are you doing?"
and, like, initially, I was just like, "Fuck,"
Yeah.
and then, like, thinking about it more, I'm just like,
Mhm.
"Yes, I made off of my initial feeling there on the play, I made what I thought was right,"
Mhm.
but going in the coaching mode
Yeah.
later, I'm like,
Mm,
"Okay, I had the time
yeah.
to plan it." So, like,
Mhm.
yes, I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I'm also saying at the same
Which if
time,
and that's the
like
thing, if it's like, "Hey," if that's your thought process of like, if I throw it and it but here's the thing with that guy, if even if it was a wild throw, he was not moving to
yeah,
second.
and that's my coachable stuff is that, like
Yeah, he was an old
yeah,
white guy, he was not going to second.
but initially, I'm just like it was like, "Our team has been throwing wild throws to first this
Mm,
whole season.
mhm,
I'm not gonna make another one.
mhm.
I'm not gonna add to that tally
Was
mark
that
of."
when no, CJ would have been on first because
Yeah,
yeah, Mr. Hart was or, yeah, Mr. Hart was pitching.
yeah, and so, yeah, that's why I didn't make that one, and then on the pop-up, I heard Joe's feet, but I didn't hear a call, and
The
I'm like,
the pop-up, is that the
"The one
one
right behind me?"
okay, so
Yeah,
here's the thing with yours. What did you do wrong? It's a real easy question. What were you
I
doing
didn't
wrong?
call ball,
No. Yes. Also, yes. You were
didn't go to the bag.
backpedaling.
Uh,
You were backpedaling. You were just like, and I was like, "What are you doing? Like, turn your body, run at an angle, and then yeah, that was a total
coach
catchable ball from you. I was watching
coachable
you.
moments.
Yeah, I was like, see, I was like, I was watching. I was like, oh, he can get it, but you were just backpedaling. I think I yelled at you. It's like backpedaling. Eh,
Coachable
yeah,
moments, right?
yeah. Hey, you did get that tag out at third,
Yeah.
so that was a good one.
I
And
did
then
stop a runner from going home, when they had a wild throw to first, or it was, like, from the outfield, missed second,
yeah,
and then
you also had someone score on you though. Can't remember what had happened if someone had gone from second to third. I
no,
think that's what it
I
was.
chased a grounder that was just out of reach, and Joe got it,
So
and
there's
then
that one too.
I went to stop my feet, but my feet went out from underneath me, so I, like,
Is
dropped.
that the one where Joe dove for it and you were kind of running in the outfield with them?
No, that was the pop-up.
There's two pop-ups.
I only had 3 plays to me.
There no, you had a lot more than that.
Well, like,
But
3 hits towards me, I should say.
well, so there was one where there was a pop-up, it was a weak pop-up. It was in between you guys. Joe was running for it and he dove and
That
he
was
didn't
behind me.
that was over by Joe. That was not the one that you were backpedaling for. That was a different one.
I don't remember another one.
So, yeah, that was the other one, and that was the thing was that you technically you didn't do anything wrong on that one.
Mhm.
The only thing that you technically did was wrong is you abandoned third base. Like
Yes.
you,
I do
so
remember, yeah, on
that
the
was
one
a
that
different
was,
play.
yeah,
That Joe, he dove out for it. He didn't make the catch, and that's the thing. I've done that play before too, where
yeah,
you try to go and back up Joe. Coach Ken was yelling at me like, "Dude,
yeah,
he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. It's fine. You gotta watch third." And I was
yeah.
thinking like, no one watched third for that one. Which I think no, maybe I didn't. But another one that you did is someone threw it to third, and I think it was kind of like a weird wild
Oh, it
throw,
was a
but it
tag
was
up, and yeah,
yes,
it was a tag up to right, or hit off to right center,
yeah.
and I was on third, and they threw it out to me,
Mhm.
and it went way wild.
I thought it went. Did it go underneath you?
No, it was way outside.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
see from that
and,
angle, but I
like,
remember you're on a knee.
I was on a knee because
Yeah.
I thought, like, "Alright, cool. I'm gonna try and
Mm,
reach out for this,"
yeah.
and then I realized I fucked
And then it
myself by,
bounced, and then it
yeah,
went all the way over. Yeah.
yeah, but that person stayed on third.
No, they scored. And then another person moved to third.
Maybe you're right.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I remember there was
Oh, don't
one,
worry, dude. I had plenty of time to watch.
yeah,
I had all the
I
time to
remember
watch.
there was one throw from the outfield to second
Yep.
that went wild,
Mm,
and the person started running 3,
yeah.
and I heard them running up there, and I saw no one was at home,
Yeah.
and I would just dead sprint over there, and, like,
Mhm.
like, I heard their base coach say, go home,"
Yeah.
and I just heard him say, "Go home," and I started sprinting first,
Mhm.
and I'm like, "Alright, cool."
Yeah.
I stopped that one from getting anywhere because, yeah, he saw there was no one at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you were in the field. I can't remember if it was either the 4th or maybe the 5th inning. The pitcher, our pitcher, got hit with a line drive,
yeah,
and in our rules, if a pitcher is hit with a line drive, that bat goes and gets checked.
yes,
And it didn't happen. What the umpire said is, "Hey, that's my call."
yeah,
And my 9-year-old basically what I was hearing is my 9-year-old son could have caught that. You need to
yeah.
like
So
it's
what I remember hearing is that
and
my
that's I
9-year-old son
yeah, so go on.
hits harder than that,
Yeah.
and, like, he said my 9-year-old son hits harder than that. Now I see how in the heat of moment you could, or at least our pitcher,
Hmm.
could have misunderstood him.
I think that's still just very undermining.
It
Like, hey, I just
is,
got hit by a pitch. He's an
and you
older
could s
gentleman.
yeah,
I don't really give a fuck, you know.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like he's an older gentleman,
Mm.
you should still at least check the bat, because, like, he definitely dropped to the ground
Yeah.
and was, like, there for a minute.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like the pitcher. Well, so it was the other team's pitcher that actually hit that ball,
Yeah,
and he was like, "Hey, man, just get me out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." And that's the thing. It's like no one's saying that you did it on
yeah,
intentionally. That is not what we're saying. But that is the rules of the game.
yeah,
It's like, hey, that bat goes and gets checked,
mhm,
and then the umpire's like, "Hey, no, that's my call,"
yeah.
which then led to well, I guess it all
That led to
started.
more
It
arguments.
led to the beginning of the argument, which I don't know if you heard because you were in right center. Is our pitcher was warming up,
Mhm,
and I think he got like 4 or 5 throws in, and then the guy, I think it was a girl came up to bait, and he goes, "Hey, like, don't I get a warm up?" And the umpire was like, "You got 4 or 5 pitches in." He goes, "Can I just get a warm up?"
yeah,
And he goes, "All right, fine. Like, take all the time you need." Just kind of being all sassy
yeah,
back and forth with one another. And then he did it a couple other times where, like, before we would take or whenever we were on the
mhm,
field about ready to start play, he goes, "Are you ready? Are you good? Are you good? Are you
yeah,
ready?" And it's like, "Bro, we don't fucking need all that.
yeah.
Like, come on, let's fucking
It's like,
go."
I get it's 100 degrees out, but, like, come on, man.
Yeah, we're on a timer. We don't need this
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
If he
Like,
wants to take the time and lose us the game, sure.
yeah,
And, like, run out the clock in a losing game,
yeah,
sure, send it.
hmm
Just let him do his thing.
but yeah, that was the thing. I was like, bro, just let him, just have him a few more
Yeah.
pitches. Like, but yeah, that
And, so that umpire straight up told me on one of my at bats after that whole incident with the line drive to him,
mm,
he was like, "Man, I was really hoping you were gonna stay pitching the whole game. I like it when you pitch."
mm,
And I'm like, "I gotta tell Unc that. Like,
yeah,
if it's this umpire in tournament league,
hmm
I should stay up there. No
yeah,
matter if they're hitting good or not,
hmm
I should stay up there just because he will give me more
Well,
calls."
and that's the thing that I was a little butthurt about, like when I was sitting there on the bench because that was the thing. I was like, I don't have a problem benching 1 or 2 innings so we can
Yeah.
get other guys who also came to play
Mhm.
those opportunities.
Yeah, and I don't mind sitting out for an inning or so.
Yeah, but like the guy
Against
who's
multiple,
having the issue the older gentleman,
Yeah.
he was in there the entire game.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, like, yeah, I get he's pitching and he's a pitcher,
Yeah.
but he's already getting into these issues with the umpire, and it was literally from when he took the pitch
Hmm.
to the entire rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you see that as an opportunity to go like, all right, I got to shut this down before it gets worse. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm gonna pull you. I'm gonna put you back at pitching, Matt,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna have
And I lost my streak of strikeouts
yeah,
because of it.
yeah. But so I was sitting there, I was like, man, that game. I kept like just like, hey, man, like we do not need to be
Yeah.
this fucking like the umpire didn't need to act his way. Our pitcher didn't need to be acting his way. And it was just one of the
Yeah.
things and that was the thing too, like, it's just like, man, we are it is fuck and, like, their team came over to our bench at one point whenever you guys were on the field,
Hmm.
and they were like, "Hey," like, the umpire and our bookkeeper had it 5-3 at one of the innings, and they're coming over, they're like, "Oh, we have it at 6-3," and, our Coach Ken was like, "Well, me and the umpire have it at 5-3."
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. And she goes, well, we got 6 runs in that first inning. And he's like, we don't have that. Like,
Yeah.
no one has that except for you guys. So I
Hmm.
don't know what to say except for,
Yeah.
it's just a run.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's what I was saying. It's like, dude,
It's a run,
it's a
and
run.
you're up.
Yeah, like just fucking
Yeah. And
fucking
like,
chill.
yeah, I'm worried for the seeding that they're gonna put us up against, like, because we definitely dropped down probably to the lower half.
Yeah, we were what, four,
We were
four and
upper middle pack
I think we're
before.
4-7.
Yeah.
I think that's what I
And
think
now we're in the lower half of the. I'm
yeah.
afraid we're gonna get put up against a comp team
Probably.
first or second game, and
Probably.
it's just gonna be out.
Yeah.
If they do it the right way, they're gonna put all the comp teams against each other first.
They're not gonna do that.
I know,
They're
but
not gonna do
like,
that.
if I was doing it and I know there's comp teams,
That's what I would do
I'm putting
immediately.
all
Like, hey,
four of them up against each other,
I agree.
or just have them like as like divisional round almost, where it's just like you have all the other people wild
Mhm,
card,
mhm.
then you have the guys that have a bye game go up against.
Well, that's where I would disagree because then you're having all these people who are lower ranked teams go in, they have to play potentially like 3 games in a night
Yeah,
versus these comp teams who would have to do 1 or 2 games
yeah,
in the
but
night,
hopefully
like,
they're just drinking all day, and then
potentially, dude. I
and
don't
then they
know.
just don't know how to hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even then, like some of those teams, they're telling me like, dude, I'm hammered. I'm seeing three of the ball right now,
Mhm.
and I'm like, and you're still just calling your shot. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
But that's enough softball.
Mhm.
Let's get into the NFL.
So, how do we wanna do this? Do you wanna do it as No, that's fine, yeah. Just older notes I had about the UFC. Do you wanna do it about how we think the divisions are gonna go? Okay. Like, who's gonna be winning the Are you gonna be good to write?
Yeah, fun rate.
Yeah. If you're right there, you can I can see you in the camera.
Yeah. Oh, they can see me.
Yeah.
So which one's first?
That sun is just literally, right there. You wanna do we can do AFC East?
AFC East.
Do you wanna
So
put all the team like, how are we ranking, like, what we think, or are we just gonna put, like, who we think is gonna win each division?
we can do rankings.
Okay.
Okay. What's the first one for them?
The Bills,
Bills, Pats, Jets.
Dolphins. Honestly, that would be pretty close to how I would rank it, except for maybe I would move the Dolphins higher up.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd probably put I would put the Dolphins over the Pats.
Really? You think so? After last season, the spark that they got, and they've only been adding players, offensive damage.
I think that if Tua can stay healthy, that team is pretty fucking
Yeah.
dangerous. And they just got their defense a little bit better because they got rid of um
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey for Mahinka Fitzpatrick. And I think the big play that they had was that Tua kept getting hurt.
Yeah, that is
And they
true.
didn't and I don't know if they we gotta take a look back a little bit deeper. Um to see if they have a.
I'm liking the Pats this year.
If you're liking the Pats this year, then we can keep Pats and then Dolphins
Okay.
underneath, and
I
then
think this will be a very tight race, but Bills are definitely going to take it.
yeah, the Bills are definitely leading.
But
Unless
the two
Josh
spot-
Allen has like some season-ending
Yeah.
injury. Yeah, I agree. And then the Jets, I don't even know. Is it?
Is the North the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Baltimore. Man, I'm just a white ghost on this. There's a big ass window right there. So I think Baltimore is gonna.
Yeah, Baltimore's going to be the one.
I'm gonna
Browns 4.
Steelers 3. Dude,
I don't know.
don't even talk with your fandom right now. Be honest with yourself.
Well, the thing is how the Bengals are so inconsistent. That's where I'm leaning at.
Okay.
And the Steelers have been consistently mediocre and just scratch on in there.
Yeah, but this year it feels a whole lot different.
It does, and that's where I'm sitting there like I can't objectively say what's going to happen between these two.
And that's why I'm telling you.
You're thinking
Bengals 2, Pittsburgh 3. South.
South?
Yep. You got the Titans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Texans.
Colts,
Titans,
Titans,
Jags,
Jag,
Texans. I have the Texans winning the South.
I do too. They added a whole lot of fucking weapons on offense.
So
they have a strong wide receiver core. And then I'm thinking Colts 2.
Is Anthony Richardson still the quarterback?
I don't know who back is still.
Yeah, this sucks.
Killing you?
I'm under the logo a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, son. No matter where I go, it is just gonna.
It's just following you?
Yeah. So let's take a look. I don't like the Colts as number 2. And here's the thing: this division's kind of a like
Ragtag.
that's not the word I would use, but sure. So to me,
Texans are the heavy favorite, but everything else.
like I'm interested on how the Titans will do with Cam Ward. I don't think they're going to go number 2. I could be
So
wrong.
you're thinking the Titans 3? And is Trevor Lawrence going to be here for this season?
I mean, who have the Jaguars added?
They got the Heisman winning Travis Hunter.
Sure.
Because if Trevor Lawrence is back, I could definitely see them taking the 3 or the 2.
So they got Trevor Lawrence. Oh, they had John Wolford. That was a Rams backup quarterback for a while. Yeah, Travis Etienne is still there. Brian Thompson Jr., who was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So Travis Hunter, they have him on both sides.
They're going to try him both ways?
Oh, no, they don't.
Are they going to try him at receiver?
He is currently on. No, shit. No, yeah, he is on both sides. He is a wide receiver 1 starting, and then he is a cornerback 2.
I hope his cardio's up.
So, man, we'll see how that goes for him.
Because I can see the Titans going in 4th.
You don't think Cam Ward is going to be anything like the number 1 pick, and you think they're still just going to be that dog ass?
Well, my thinking is that unless it's another Jaden Daniels type shit, rookie quarterbacks normally don't do well their first season.
Where the fuck is the mouse?
Or at least if they start right away. Now, I could be wrong, and I'd love to see Cam Ward pop off, but
I think when you see rookie quarterbacks who they just thrust and
yeah,
expect to do good,
yeah, it's that type of shit where it's just like you can't just thrust the rookie quarterback right in there right away
type shit.
type shit. So that's why I'm putting Titans as 4.
Do you think the Titans would do more than 500 or less?
Just shy.
So less.
Yeah. But like very close.
If you want to do that, then I would go between, I would say Titans 4, Colts 3, Jags 2.
Who's the Colts quarterback?
I didn't look, but I think it's Anthony Richardson.
Okay, then I can see why Colts are 3. But if they get my boy Gardner Minshew back in there,
Yeah, Anthony Richardson is 1, Daniel Jones is 2, Riley Leonard is 3. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Daniel Jones is so ass that he still can't fucking get a starting spot.
I mean, they might start him over Anthony Richardson. You never
I'd fucking
know.
put Danny Dimes in over Anthony Richardson.
And then Jonathan Taylor's still there. Michael Pittman is still there. Alec
Yes.
Pierce. Oh, I saw DJ Montgomery, and I thought that was David Montgomery. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say I'm breaking a mortal sin.
Oh, that's fine. I have a higher faith in Trevor Lawrence than I do in Anthony Richardson. That's my reasoning.
Broncos.
Oh, so you're already moving to the West.
Yeah.
Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. And that would be the end of the AFC.
Um, this one's gonna be rough.
I think Chiefs number 1. I think that's
Chiefs is number 1, but it's a close number 1 because the Broncos showed last year with Bo Nix.
mm-hmm.
He's fucking got some talent. Now there is the sophomore slump we have to worry about.
That's my main fear.
And Jules, you just ripped ass and walked away, didn't you?
Oh, it's okay. He's
We
not
got
wearing
two.
deodorant, so you're fine.
And then the Chargers are also looking good too. Raiders definitely 4. I can say that one for certain.
What if Geno Smith has that kind of season where he just
That comeback season,
out of
just
nowhere, like how he kind of first came into Seattle?
yeah. And they do have Ashton Genty, but they also have Pete Carroll. So I mean,
That's what I was saying. Like this division is kind of tougher than I would say. Like, oh, I do think Chiefs number 1. I just think it's one of those ones that it pains me.
to say Chiefs are number 1,
Yeah.
just because it's
You also know you spelled chef, right?
no,
I before E.
I can't spell, dude.
It's all right.
Broncos 2, Chargers 3.
Sure. If we're doing like super early predictions, I don't hate this.
Me neither.
I don't hate it.
Um,
So do you want to look at the AFC and see who would win?
wild
Actually,
card spots.
nah, never mind.
Okay, too
Yeah,
early.
too early.
We'll do NFC.
NFC East,
Yeah.
Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. And I would say Eagles 1, Commanders 2, and then it could be either or between Cowboys and Giants 3 and 4. I would say the Giants 3 with because I think Jackson Dart I like him on QB a little
Yeah,
bit more than Dak Prescott, but that's just because I'm a big Dak Prescott hater.
same here. We're hardcore Cowboys haters. I don't hate that either.
NFC North,
Yep.
Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. I would say
Packers.
Vikings with Lions.
Who do the Vikings have as their quarterback now?
So they got rid of Sam Darnold, and it is old boy that broke his leg. God, he won the
Alex Smith?
no. Alex Smith is retired.
Okay.
It's the guy. Fuck, what is that guy's name? Oh God, he won the championship with Minnesota, and then he came in and he broke his leg.
Oh, fucking
What is your fucking name? JJ McCarthy.
JJ.
Yeah. So JJ McCarthy, Aaron Jones is still
I
there.
put Lions as one.
Yeah, I agree. Lions 1.
Bears 4.
I would say Bears 3, Packers 2, Vikings 4.
You're thinking Vikings are going to drop off?
I don't know how JJ McCarthy looks, and like yeah, he had all his his rookie year to sit due to
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And this is the thing: if they did they fix that offensive line during,
That is a good question. I don't think they did.
so that's why I'm putting the Vikings at 4, which
Okay.
I
I
probably
don't
would have a lot of people disagree with me, but that's just how
I
I'm
don't hate
feeling.
that.
Very early
I
predictions.
really don't hate that. I
Uh,
think that's a good assumption, and that's kind of why I sit on Cam Ward
mhm.
as well. It's just like
Yeah, no, that's fair. Um,
NFC South.
Falcons, Saints, Buccaneers, Panthers. Again, this is one of those ones that it's like I got like my number one team, and then the other three are like, you know what I mean, Panthers. So Bucks number 1,
I'm thinking Panthers
2.
two,
Oh,
maybe two. I don't want to say two, just because Michael Penix Jr. was looking good in camp, but also it's camp. I did have some Kyle Pitts memes. I don't know if you've been seeing those pop up there.
I saw a couple of them
Yeah. Let's just go Panthers too. I think what's his face?
because the Saints have a rookie quarterback looking to start for them.
I'm saying Saints 4.
Whoa, Panthers 2, Falcons 3.
Yeah. But yeah, the Kyle Pitts memes where it's just like time to gamble on Kyle Pitts again and put him on my fantasy.
Yeah,
Like the definition of crazy memes. NFC West.
Kirk Cousins is the number 2 quarterback for the Falcons.
Yeah.
I thought he retired.
Nope. 49ers. Uh Seahawks.
Cardinals, Rams. Rams easy number 1.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Rams. Cards 4.
Seahawks 3, Niners 2.
Yeah, I like that. Now the only reason
Well,
who's the Rams
I
backup
would
quarterback? Isn't Jimmy G still?
Jimmy G, yeah.
Well, I was about to say if Matt
I would
Stafford goes
honestly
down.
lean on Seahawks 2, 49ers 3.
You think so?
Sam Darnold's their starting quarterback. They got Kenneth Walker the third. They picked up Cooper Kupp. Like it could just be one of those teams that like, all right, man, it's Sam Darnold again, and
Yeah.
no one's gonna take him seriously.
And then he has a great start to the season, get in the playoffs, people figure out the offensive line is shit, and
And then
then
they fall apart again. That it's one of those things that's like, all right, and then versus the 49ers who like
They lost Debo,
Which Debo been looking thick.
thick boy. I don't know. I watched the Bussin' with the Boy episode with Brock Purdy, and he seemed pretty happy with how the team's shaping up.
I mean, if
I haven't
CMC
seen.
can stay healthy,
Yeah,
there's got to be George Kittle's. He's got to be getting close
yeah.
to
He's
being
got
done.
maybe one more good season left.
So they got Juwan Jennings and Ricky Parcel are they're starting.
Parcel's a dude who got shot last season
Yeah.
before he could even start.
They got Isaiah Naylor. They have the other St. Brown, Equidamius, I
Mm-hmm.
believe is how you pronounce the name. But and Demarcus Robinson, a journeyman, and and they still got Brandon Ayuk, who's questionable. I forgot about him.
Yeah,
But I'm cool keeping it there, but
yeah.
I
My
would
my thing
not.
is that I remember the Seahawks offensive line wasn't that good either.
I would say it's
It's
better.
better than the Vikings, but it's still not, the greatest thing ever. And with someone like Sam Darnold, where all you had to do was rush him to stop him, you get a good defensive team out there.
You good with our rankings right there?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say our winners for each division. So AFC East we have the Bills, AFC North we have the Ravens, AFC South we have the Texans, AFC West we have the Chiefs, AFC East we have the Eagles, AFC North we have the Lions, AFC South we have the Bucks, and AFC West we have the Rams, which it's gotta be really close to what we had it last year.
I believe so. And I
Yeah.
think it was also what ended up happening too last year
So one last thing I wanted to see if you wanted to do is look at regular season
for the
for
Cyclones
and the
and the
Huskers,
Huskers.
and then I'm not going to interrupt you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna try my best not to interrupt you, and I want your honest opinion
Honest opinions.
on how games are going to go and get a real early prediction on how.
Me, the delusional Iowa State fan,
That's
going
any
all the way.
Iowa State fans, but like I'm very curious to see how you look at your season.
All right, so I know we got
K State is first,
K State.
and then South Dakota, and then Iowa. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Arkansas State, Arizona, Cincinnati, Colorado, BYU, Arizona State, TCU, Arizona State, sorry,
Yeah.
Kansas, and Oklahoma State.
All right, so K State. I think these first four, I was a little bit of the wishy washy because it's kind of a toss of the coin on how Iowa
Mm,
State plays. But I'm thinking W here, W here, W here. These two are our make or break games of the season
mm.
to tell how the rest of it's going to
How do you
go.
guys usually fare against K State? I think
We
you
normally
guys.
fare pretty well. And if we do lose, it's like a hard fought, high scoring game,
Mm.
and it's like a shootout or it's a
Did you guys
hard
beat them
fought
last year?
defensive. Yeah, we beat them last year,
Okay.
and then we beat them the year prior as well.
Mm.
Um, and we're playing in Dublin, Ireland this year,
Mm.
so that would be if I had the money, I would have already bought the tickets and had plane tickets and hotels already set up.
Yeah.
But I don't have fuck you money.
I definitely think South Dakota and the Arizona State are wins,
Yeah,
or should be wins.
Arizona State,
Oh, sorry, Arkansas State.
Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah. I would say, well, this is your thing, so I'll let you keep going.
So Cincinnati,
Hold up, you haven't gotten Iowa yet.
I'm gonna bounce back to those ones.
Okay.
I'm just gonna come back across these ones. Cincinnati, I'm calling a win.
Yeah, you guys beat them pretty handily last year.
Colorado,
You're
I'm
at.
also
Does it matter where it's at? Do you care on that? Where like what stadium you're at?
let's just do it. So this one I know we're both away. This one is
You're
at home.
at home versus, and then you're at home, South Dakota and Iowa. You're at Arkansas State. You're at Cincinnati. You're at Colorado. You're at TCU, and then you're at OKC or Oklahoma State.
At BYU,
Yep. No, not BYU.
TCU.
TCU and Oklahoma State. If that gives you any. If that gives you any more.
TCU is looking pretty good this year.
I think you guys
I'm still, but Colorado, I'm still calling a win. They don't have Shadur. They don't have Travis Hunter.
like Shador was a fucking
Yeah, I know.
like he was an X factor.
I know, but it's just
Yeah,
like all the talking points of
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
BYU, I know they lost some talent this year in the draft, but I didn't pay attention to who they picked up in
Well, also
transfer
didn't they
portal.
lose their quarterback
They lost their quarterback
due to the
having sex. He
yeah,
was boinking or soaking.
yeah.
Um, but I think it's only like a 6 game suspension or like 4 game
I thought
suspension.
he got out of there. I thought he went to like a different school.
I don't know shit. And yeah, fuck. I'm gonna say win against BYU. I'm gonna skip over Arizona State just so I can break up the monotony. But I'm calling a loss to TCU. KU's looking, or every year, it's like KU is like one of those teams where you're like, I don't know what type of team we're going to get this year.
Mm.
Are they going to be a latter half team? Are they going to be a first half of the season team? Like last year, fucking, they were dog shit all the way up until this point.
And then
And
they
we were
went
the
on
first
there.
team
They're
we lost to, and they went on
yeah.
this huge winning streak.
Mm.
Like, that was a great example of it. And the year prior before that, they won all this first half and then just shit the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, there was, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, KU was a team that like you had to worry about in every single game.
Yeah.
So I just don't know what KU we're gonna get right off the rip. But I want to say that's a win, and then
You
I
ain't seen
think
me again.
Oklahoma State is gonna end up being a loss, just because we have not done a good job at playing in Stillwater. Like whenever we play there, it's just a shitstorm whenever we play against them. We
Hmm.
usually just shit the bed, or we come back and we get like an overtime win. That's the only time I've ever seen them win in Stillwater.
Gotcha.
I can't make a decision on that one. So I've just put 50-50.
Okay.
And then Arizona is a solid team coming in
Call
this
call
season.
heads or tails. Theory, flip a coin.
Heads this time.
Whichever's heads. Wins or lose.
Huh?
Did you have heads as winner or
Oh, I
loser?
thought you were talking to
I was
do that
talking to
again.
you.
Sorry, do that again.
So okay, so heads or tails, do you have a win or a loss?
Um,
Heads win, tails lose.
let's go tails win, heads lose.
Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
This is just an early prediction. It's gonna be all right.
No, this is my life.
Yeah. And then what? It's Arizona. So you said that you were gonna come back. Why are you being?
So I was looking at some ESPN articles and a couple other articles.
Mhm.
Since Iowa State is ranked 14th this year, which I think is a bit being generous. It um in the preseason AP poll,
Mhm.
mainly because we lost our two dominant weapons, Jalen Knoll and Jaden Higgins.
Mhm.
I don't know how our wide receiver room is going to look this year, just because we had over 2,000 yards of passing with just those two players.
Yeah.
Out of I can't remember how many yards of passing we had in total, but you take out that good
What
chunk,
was that guy's name? Your quarterback.
Rocco Beck,
Beck. That's
but
the
he's
guy.
a good quarterback. Makes plays happen. He was a great rookie quarterback or freshman quarterback. Was even better sophomore year.
Damn, that game, your guys' first game, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
on ESPN.
Well, it's in Dublin.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
know, but just still like, damn, that is.
But the reason why I have Arizona, a lot of the analysts are saying that this is their make or break. They can see them winning outright here with a potential hardship with Iowa, which is how I saw it as well. But since Arizona's picked up a lot of talent and a lot of the players that they had last year stayed and didn't go to the draft, they have a potential to wreck the Cyclone season before it even gets any steam rolling. But I'm gonna have faith in my Cyclones.
Mhm.
I know it might be delusional, but I have faith in them. I'm gonna have them go win that one. So that has us at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 3.
Hmm.
Is that a fair assessment? It's not like last season where they went like
I would think there's a couple more 50-50 games that you guys have there.
BYU I definitely could put up there as a 50-50.
Yeah, I agree with. I think Arizona State. I think
Well, they lost a lot of their weapons.
sure. Yeah, but I got good faith in that one coach. What is that?
I do too. But like I think Iowa State will come out for revenge.
Maybe.
I think they're gonna have a bad taste in their mouth when they play against Arizona State, especially in Jack Trice.
The problem is too is I mean they didn't. It wasn't even like it was just the offense that was beating you guys up. It was the
Yeah.
defense too. And I know they lost Cam Scatabo or
Yep.
Skibidoo or
Skibidoo, scatadoo.
yeah.
Skip,
I'm not
skip,
trying to yeah.
bop, bop.
But I would wager that one be a little bit closer. I think same thing with Arizona. I think you're right on the money there. Iowa, I think because it depends on what Iowa looks like because
Yeah.
they could start out looking dog shitty. It's yeah. So there's a couple of these
And then
games that I think
KU, again, it's that same thing. Like
yeah.
I don't know what KU team's gonna show up this year.
hmm And it comes into a place of like, because there's sometimes where I see with Iowa is they tend to play down to the other team's level.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like KU last year, you guys should have
Yeah.
absolutely, but
They
they
beat 3 other ranked teams that were ranked
yeah.
higher than us.
So I think it's fair. I think
I could definitely see it going anywhere from like 7-5 or
mhm.
up to some of those 50-50 games.
I don't see you guys getting less than 7 wins. I can agree to
Yeah.
that. Like I think K State potentially is a win. South Dakota State definitely is a win. Arkansas State definitely is a win. Um,
So like this is my best option right here.
yeah, best case scenario.
7-5 as my worst,
Mm-hmm.
right? We'll get some clouds, some rain,
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare situation.
Yeah,
Well, real nightmare situation. We don't win anything.
that
But
would be yeah.
and I can see us go
What do you think you're going to end the year ranking wise?
top 30.
Give me a little more narrow than that. Top 30, yeah.
Anywhere from
You don't think you're going to be in the top 25?
anywhere from low 20 or the high 20s to like 28.
Really?
I'm just a pessimist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys see yourself winning the big?
Well, 9-3, I wouldn't see us being in the Big 12 tournament unless every other team decides to have a shit ass season too.
Mm,
Then I could see us back in there.
yeah.
But I think this is definitely a speed bump year for Rocco Beck.
with the loss of the 2 wide
Yeah.
receivers.
You need like those receivers that are coming up. They might need one more year of maturity
Mhm.
as starters, or like his prime looks.
Yeah.
And then coming in the next season, yeah, you got your players. You got your people that are fucking matured, ready to go. They're in this shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I think 10-2 is my best. Is like the best I see them going.
Gotcha. With the 2 losses being
Iowa and then Oklahoma State.
Gotcha.
And then, like I said, like those 50-50 games can really honestly go in either way. But yeah. Do you think that's a fair assessment? It wasn't super delusional?
I don't think it's super delusional when you start explaining yourself.
Yeah. All right, you ready for yours?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'll wait for you to erase. Mine, I'm not gonna be as delusional because I'm pretty sure there was someone that like an analyst on ESPN. I saw this clip of them saying like, yeah, like I can see the Huskers going like 10-2. I was like,
Will Compton fucking surely thinks that shit too.
So it's all right. So we're gonna play Cincinnati in Arrowhead, which they're saying is more of a home game for Cincinnati because Travis Kelce, that's his alma mater. Dude, let's be real.
Let's be real.
That
stadium's gonna be red.
That is gonna be a Husker stadium. And then we have Akron, Houston Christian. You kind of see where I'm leading with this to start. Like Michigan in Lincoln, Michigan State.
Wait, so
These are all
Arrowhead, home.
Yep.
All right.
And then Michigan State, also at home. You see where I'm kind of going with this? Yeah. Like, I hope you see some of the stuff that I'm going to say, and hopefully it doesn't sound too crazy.
I get you.
At Maryland, at Minnesota, Minnesota, versus so we're back in Lincoln versus Northwestern, USC, at UCLA, at Penn State.
Oh, that's a lot.
That I agree. You can put that down as yeah. That is one of the few L's I have this year, and then Iowa for our last game. So I can see in a world where we start out the season winning the first 5 games. And I don't think it's super. I know the one that would be crazy would be Michigan.
Yep.
That's like my first kind of 50-50 game where I'm like, kind of depends. But if we get the ball seriously rolling with these first and like we win emphatically, and Matt Rule's clicking on all cylinders, and Dylan Raiola isn't doing kind of dumb. And that's the thing. I think he had a lot of those problems last year. It's just kind of,
and he had all that hype falling up behind him,
and it just a lot of media attention.
Yeah.
I can see it where we win, especially with Michigan being in Nebraska.
Yeah.
And same thing with Michigan. I can just see a world where those are all 5 wins.
Do you want to do
No
a coin toss for this one?
No, I seriously see it as a win.
See it as a win?
Yeah, I do.
I'm not erasing your dub. I'm just.
No, yeah. Right. So you think we're gonna lose to Houston Christian? I don't even know. Like,
I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
This Nebraska team could come out of nowhere, just be.
Yeah. Maryland, I don't think they're a team really worth shaking a stick at. I know. In previous years we lost to them, but I think that was like 2 years ago. I don't think we played them last year, to my knowledge. Maybe we did, and I don't remember.
I think you guys have played Maryland.
We have played them. Yeah, I just don't remember if we played them last year. Like that game just doesn't stick out to me if we did. I can see that as a win. The first loss I really could see happening is Minnesota. And I was pretty high on them last year. It's like a kind of a sleeper team.
Yeah. I
Like
remember every week we were like, all right, Minnesota, let's do something.
let's do something where and they would get close to
Yeah.
beating like these top teams, and there was like, I thought they should have won that
Yeah.
one. Northwestern, I see as a win because I mean they're just one of those. I think last year, did they only win like 1 or 2 games last year, or maybe I'm thinking of another team, but
I think you're thinking of another team.
I don't remember them doing super hot last year. I wish if I would have known this, I would have came here with a little bit more notes and a little
Yeah.
bit more analytics to back these up. USC, I see as a win.
I can see that,
Yeah,
but I also remember last year when you bet money on it.
that was UCLA.
UCLA.
Wait,
I thought it was UCS.
it was UCS. Sorry, it was
Or
UCS.
USC, I mean.
It was USC. We should have won that game. We were on our last drive, and that's the thing too. We lost to UCLA last year. I think we're gonna get our comeback on this one.
Yeah.
And then Penn State loss, and then Iowa. If we are doing everything correct there,
On this one, are you willing to accept a coin flip on this?
sure.
Okay.
But I think if we are as hot of a team as we are,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, like when we lost to Ohio State last year, we were keeping it close and competitive.
Up until like,
And that's what I'm hoping with this Penn
or something
State
like that?
game.
Yeah.
Is it's going to be a competitive game?
But also, Penn State Stadium can get fucking loud and
Yeah.
rowdy. What time is that game specifically?
Great question. TBD.
TBD. Okay.
TBD.
If it's a night game, I'm definitely putting you guys in the L column.
Yeah. No, I can definitely see it.
Day game, I give you guys a little bit better of a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But that Penn State crowd comes out and they fucking are loud.
Yeah. And then Iowa, we're playing in Lincoln, and I don't think we're gonna lose that game in Lincoln as we did last year. I just think those people are just like, we're fucking tired of losing to Iowa. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna we'll hire.
So we kind of have the same thing when it comes to playing against Iowa.
Yeah, but I'm willing to do a 50-50 coin toss for that one.
All right, heads what?
Heads wins, tails lose. That's the best way I can say it.
Flip a coin.
They're gonna say tails.
It's heads.
Oh, cool.
So you guys are finishing out 1.
So I also this is 10 and 2. So that is my best case scenario. That is my like, hey, this would be great. Now, if I'm being a little bit more realistic, I can see us losing to Michigan.
Okay.
You don't need to erase this. This is like one of those ones that I can see us losing to Michigan. I can see us losing to UCLA, and I can see us losing to Iowa. So I can see us going 8-4.
Oh, yeah. And that's your nightmare situation?
No, that's kind of like as a pretty reasonable Husker fan, that's probably what I will probably be seeing.
And then what's your nightmare situation?
It's probably what you have there on the board where we lose 5 games: Iowa, Penn State, UCLA, Minnesota, and Michigan. And then we go 7-5. And that's like where we're just barely a 500 team. That is my nightmare situation.
I think we did a fairly good job of not being delusional.
The thing that I would say with Nebraska, and I'm thinking maybe a lot of Nebraska fans are going to agree with this, incredibly easy season.
Oh, 100%.
An incredibly easy season.
That first 4 game start?
Even, I mean, really the first. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can really. Because the thing, I don't know how good Michigan's going to look. Because last year, they were only really good when they played Ohio State.
Yep.
And then
Michigan State and Minnesota University.
But even when they played Minnesota, I thought they would have lost that game.
It was getting pretty close.
It was getting really close, and I think that was the game where it was like an onside kick that Minnesota. It looked like to me they were covered, and then the referees called it on the other. So one of the situations where, how I'm looking at it, but that puts us at an hour and a half.
I call that pretty good.
I'll say that's pretty good too.
All right. If you want to get close to hovering on the sticks right there, here's the camera. It's closing us out.
Is it
Here, do you want me to just switch back over there?
No, just stop stream or stop recording.
Stop recording after I do our send off.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Light, joined by my co-host Matty J. Thank you guys for coming.
Bye.